Hello, I'm Wesley Powell here with Score Atlanta. Today I'm joined by Marietta running back Titus Grant. How you doing today, Titus?
Great, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And you guys are at Marietta. You guys just a couple weeks ago won the Georgia Tech 7-on-7 tournament. So how was that experience for you?
That was lit. We ain't went out there in a minute. It's been a minute since we won, so like it felt good to get that on there. Built that confidence booster, you know. It's been a minute, so out there, yeah, it was good.
Alrighty, and then you won that with the new coaching staff taking over right now with Coach Duke. What is he really instilling in you guys that maybe the old coaching staff did not?
He really pushing our culture. Like it's like he trying to get us back to where the old Marietta was. He says, like back then when we were all a family, you know. And he been pushing us to get back right, like more team bonding over the summer, all this, like this and that. Like we finna take a trip out to Ecuador, you know what I'm saying? Like to go help build community, our relationship with God and stuff. And he's getting that all. Like he's just trying to build us like from the heart out, you know? And he's been doing a good job doing that.
Yeah, and then that's not to discredit the old coaching staff, Coach Morgan and them. What are some of the things that they taught you guys that you were really keeping with you as you move into the next coaching staff and beyond?
But definitely pride and family. Like I feel like Coach Morgan was also about our family a lot, and you know, like staying close to my brothers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like working on and off the field. He was like, you gotta build trust. Like this like trust is not built at practice during games. It's built outside, like all these other areas. So now going out and throwing with QB and stuff like all that type of stuff. Still been doing that a lot.
Alrighty, and now it's the heat of the offseason before your junior season. So I do just want to kind of touch on some of the things that you've been doing this offseason to prepare for the upcoming season.
Uh, Going to a lot of camps. Been at the most recent was Alabama. Went to Alabama. Been training with Coach Shark. I don't know if y'all know Coach Shark, but yeah, got some work with him a couple weeks ago, and ever since, just working on my own, working out in the garage with the weights and stuff. You know what I'm saying, running.
Alrighty, and then I want to touch on heading into the upcoming season that I just mentioned. You guys have one of the toughest schedules in the entire state. Got the beginning game opening up against Gainesville, a reloaded squad. How are you guys preparing for that matchup?
Can't even say too much, but you know, we're ready. We're ready. We're getting right. We're getting there. We're getting there for sure. We're getting there. We're gonna be ready by then.
All right, and then touching on some of those region games, you guys have a really good region. You have North Cobb, who's loaded up, Walton, North Paulding. Talk to me about how some of those matchups are going to affect you guys come playoff time.
Um, it's really a lot of games. We felt like we were close in because a lot of our losses weren't really like blowouts. Besides the Gainesville last year, we were like down by like 7-3. So we coming back for vengeance for sure. Because a lot of those games we just wasn't in our right headspace, and a lot of them games like we should have won, but we weren't executing how we should have. So we definitely coming back for vengeance this year.
Alrighty, and then kind of diving in a little bit more deeply on those matchups, I want to first talk about North Cobb. They won the region last year. Now going into this season, they've got a new transfer quarterback in Teddy Jared. What are you guys on the offense really doing to prepare for that defense come that time?
Um, so, Speaking of Coach Duke, we just got our new O line coach, and he's great, bro. He's been pushing our line. He's been getting them so much work. So to be honest, I feel like our skills were always where they needed to be, and our line just getting them right. That's the piece that we're really missing. So Coach Jameson getting them right. If our line executes, we gonna execute 100%.
All right, and then also touching on Walton, you guys played them really tight last year. Ended up being just a little bit too much for you guys. They've lost some players since then. How do you feel that you guys can take Walton out come the upcoming season?
Uh, I definitely think we can win. I don't know how much we can win yet because we're not there, but I definitely think we can do some damage for sure.
Alrighty, and then as we approach the upcoming season, I want you to talk about some of your personal goals. It could be team oriented, make the playoffs, win state. But just for you, what are some of your goals?
Definitely want to reach 1K this year. Definitely want to get over 1,000 yards this year. That's definitely the goal. I'm trying to go out there and get as many offers as I can because I'm definitely trying to make a D1 right now. That's the goal for sure. Um, Also, get like I want all our family to eat. Like I want all our bros. Like I need everybody to go out there and like do their thing, so we all can, you know what I'm saying, get O's and get right. Especially our O line, they've been working hard, bro. I hope the best for all of them right there.
All right, and talking about some of your teammates, I also want to talk on for one final thing before we wrap up. Just speaking on some former Marietta players, what is maybe one or two guys that really made an impact on you, even if they're not there anymore?
Uh, definitely, man, definitely AJ, Anthony Crua, our linebacker who went to Georgia. He definitely made an impact because like me coming in as a freshman, I was always goofing off. I was always one of those silly guys, and AJ was too. But like I noticed on the field, he was always like one of those guys who could flip the switch and what I'm saying, be serious. And he ever since like he like told me it's always a time to play, but it's always a time where you get on that field, you got to get right. And that's been with me since I was that's been with me since I was a freshman. Ever since then. So yeah, for sure, AJ.
Alrighty, well, thank you for taking the time to join us here. I'm Wesley Powell here with Score Atlanta, signing off. Thank you, Titus.
I see y'all. Thank you.